Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Summit interior wall sconce. This is the 22045. Also, other Summit fixtures, beautiful pendants. Check them out if you get a chance. Let's get into a couple quick things to begin with. Let's talk about the glass on this, because you're going to have two options for glass. You can see a pull-down menu says choose your glass. You're going to notice there's an angular piece of glass on the front of this. That's going to be available in two different ways. So one of them is going to be in frost, and that's going to be an opaque piece of glass. You won't be able to see through it. It will not have a diffuser when you do that. However, there's another option that says clear, and that's going to be a crystal clear piece of glass that you can see through. That one, when you order it, will come with a frosted glass diffuser. That's going to be a circular cylinder piece that will go over the socket and hide your bulbs. So those are going to be your two options on glass. Both really good, just a matter of which one you guys like better. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. Overall height is coming in at 16 inches high. Width is 5 inches. Projection is only 4.3 inches. It's almost ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says a sconce can only come up to 4 inches in projection out from the wall to be ADA compliant. That would be like a doctor's office, or maybe a restaurant or a hotel where an architect or specifier is locked into doing ADA compliant fixtures. This one's very close to that, but not quite there. 4.3. But if you're a homeowner, this is perfect for lots of places like hallways and stairways where you want a big punch of light all over the place. However, you want it to be pretty flush to the wall. This is only 4.2 pounds. It's very light. The back plate on this is coming in at 5 inches by 5 inches. This is what you have on your wall. This is a 4-inch junction box, so that 5-inch by 5-inch plate is going to cover this pretty well. The mounting height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box, is coming in at 4.9. And I want to show you a little bit more information about that, and how we're going to do it is to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, how the glass goes on, very simple. It's going to show you there's a mounting bracket that's going to go onto this. A lot of good line drawings, schematic drawings of the inside of this. Shows you the setup for the socket and how it goes onto your junction box. Take advantage of that if you guys can do that on all the Hubbardton Forge fixtures. It's a great way to see inside of fixtures that you can't see by just looking at a photograph. Let's talk about what you're going to be able to get out of this as far as light goes, and you can get a lot of light out of this if you buy the right bulb. It's going to be using what's called a T bulb, or I'm sorry, a B bulb, like B as in boy, and that's going to be either a flame tip like this guy or a torpedo like that one. And if you want to go incandescent, you can still do that. That's what this is, up to a 60 watt max because of the heat that's generated by a 60 watt incandescent bulb. But if you want to go LED, you can get a lot more light out of this than that. This is a 40 watt equivalent torpedo LED. You can go 60 watts in this pretty easily. I have found this bulb, whoo, good catch. I found this bulb at a 75 watt equivalent, and I also had a customer who emailed me a link on this same kind of bulb, maybe a little taller, that was a 100 watt equivalent. So like I said, you can get a lot of light out of this, and you can get these bulbs all over the place. So this is a pretty standard bulb that you can get at, I can get this at my grocery store in Vermont. You can pick it up at a drugstore, dollar stores sell them. You can find them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, Amazon if you really need to go there, but I don't think you do. But again, you can find them all over the place. They're going to offer these to you in different types of light coming out. They're going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's that super yellow light. We talk about this in every video because there's so many options when you get into LEDs. They're going to offer these to you in something called daylight. And daylight sounds like it should be a warm light, like sunlight, but it's not. That's that bluish white light that comes out of LEDs like an overcast day. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom, and what I think would be pretty good in here, would probably be warm white, soft white, and that's going to be 3,000 Kelvin. So that would be probably my pick on this. If you want to go really kind of romantic lighting, that would be more your 2700 Kelvin. That's more like almost like candlelight, and you can dim it down. Fixture's dimmable without any problem. You really just want to zero in on getting a dimmable bulb when you're out there looking. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.